Blake Production.
What up, gang? So we're looking at AI, C3.AI, ticker AI. The move we were expecting here occurred, right? The move we were expecting happened. We got a very strong bullish move to the upside, 24% in 1 week, in 1 day, actually. I believe that week was. So that week was a 43% move to the upside. Wicked move. So what we were expecting was to get some sort of a large breakout, and it did happen, right? So what can we expect? Where is it going to go from here? We get the breakout, but now what? I think what's important is, there's a lot of wicks from, May to July of 2023 rejecting this price point, right? Let's call it from 37 to 48, right? So from 37 to 48, there's a very strong rejection in that area, and we haven't really yet had the opportunity to break up above this $37 area and hold. And that's what I'm going to be looking for in the next few weeks and months here on AI. So we're going to zoom into the daily time frame to get a better understanding. But we get the past several months, we've seen some serious strong bullish volume coming in, right? You see these large candles, bullish engulfing candles or piercing candles coming out of nowhere. And this is telling us some sort of a story, right? Somebody's buying at these levels, and the reason why they're buying is unknown, but I think it's clear that this company is at a significant discount. At least from a technical perspective, that's what the stock's telling us. So from a daily perspective, we have this large increase, right? Again, 24% in 1 day, strong move to the upside. It slowly grinds higher. And now when we're looking at this consolidation, the bearish volumes are really low, right? Another factor I want to be aware of is we have earnings coming up on December 9th. Now, whether they're going to be bullish or bearish earnings, we don't know that. But I think what's good to see here is that the consolidation that we're seeing is very structured, right? So eventually, right, what we're going to look for is the 8 EMA and the 21 EMA and how price reacts to those EMAs. So what we're looking for here is we want to see some sort of curling action. Ideally, we see some sort of curling action of the stock's price getting to the 8 EMA and then coming back to the upside, right? Ideally, that's what we want to see, right? So far, it looks like the 8 EMA is acting as support. We're starting to see dojis pop up, which means that there's a rejection of lower prices or that there's a strong amount of confluence in that area, right? There's demand. And there's also a little bit of selling in this area, but from the looks of it in the past few days, the demand is outweighing the supply, right? And it's starting to consolidate nice. So what we want to see is a potential, a morning star candlestick pattern where we get the bullish move to the upside tomorrow, closing us higher on the week, right? We want to see a move kind of like this tomorrow, potentially, where we end up, higher on the weekly close, as well as, holding that 8 EMA, right? So again, the 8 EMA looks great. When we're looking at the 21 EMA, that's telling us, that we could potentially, maybe we come back and retest these levels before we continue on to the upside. But overall, the environment right now in the market, I think, is a great environment to essentially take advantage of the volatility that's happening, right? So Trump going into office is bullish for all stocks, right? It's bullish for the economy in the US. So why not take advantage of this volatility and participate in the markets, right? Again, it's a stock that's been consolidating for over a year now in such a structured way. um, it's almost painting a picture that the stock's ready to move to the upside, right? And we kind of have this backdrop with what's happening in the U.S. Kind of, it's in the writing type of vibe. That's what I'm getting. So again, monthly time frame here. We're gonna close the month here on AI pretty strong, right? A nice bullish engulfing that engulfs one, two, three, four, five. It engulfs quite a few months here. I think that's giving us a hint. Things are going higher in 2025. When I look at the stock's volume profile on the weekly time frame, you see that we're well above where the stock's average price has been eaten up, right? The average price of the stock, that the average shares bought of this stock is around 25 to 35, sorry, 25 to $30 range. That's where most of the stocks, uh, the shares of this stock have been bought. So I think that's a great, point to look into. Above here, there's not much resistance. Once we beat that zone we're talking about, that 37 to $48 zone, I think the amount of upside we have here is drastic. That could lead us back to an $80 to $100 stock. And yes, I do think there is a potential for that to happen in 2025. So that's the stock breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.